Serve.
Hello, how are you?
Well, after this poll, I'm definitely feeling sad for the players, but good for the viewers.
Yeah, so we had a pretty expected start, I guess you could say, with the South Korea vs Taiwan match. Thailand. That's the one.
Thailand.
I know my teams. But yeah, I mean, it was a pretty convincing 5-0. I don't think many people expected a different result.
Well, I mean, some of them I just expected Thailand to take a point on a long no map, but it was not the case at all. Thailand underperformed a little bit, and South Korea, I will argue that they overperformed it, even though they are super good anyways. Like, you can just see the score that is being shown on screen right now, and Hesperite, that was just disgusting. Yeah. Every single player.
Like, Hesperite
holding more than 9
just
down.
1 200, 2 200, 2 2. I'm like, really?
Yeah, I mean, South Koreans. What can you do?
At the moment, the only thing I can think of is just out accuracy them. But then you see this and you're like, but how do you do that?
Well, you just don't, I guess. We'll have to wait if the semi-finals pool is good enough for some teams to actually pull out a fight against Korea, especially Team Indonesia, which is going to be facing them next weekend.
But one team that could actually fight them is China, who has moved on through the upper bracket as well after getting a pretty good win over... Oh, I cannot remember now.
France,
that's the one, thank you.
Yep, it was a pretty decisive victory. Knocking France into the losers bracket, like the unseeded team, finally dropping the ball a little bit. But once again, China didn't look as strong as we were expecting, especially due to the fact that CERN was not playing this time around. So want to go into details?
I mean, they still did a pretty good job. I mean, it was still a good strong 5-0 win. As for... the picks themselves look pretty good. I was quite happy with the fact that most of the picks were different from the South Korea vs Thailand match. The only one that was the same was Romance in Leia, which was the 5th pick in both matches.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I think the only other thing that was the same was Pink Gold got banned. Like, that was the only two things that were the same, aside from the score.
Yeah, I mean, it was just I mean, we're still talking about China, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, it was just a stomp. Like, sadly, China was too strong for France to keep up, and France is slowly showing some issues as the pool goes harder. An unseeded team will always have issues trying to survive the harder pools, and they are finally struggling a little bit, even though after the godlike round on the group stages.
I think it was the Hunter x Hunter map. They did almost take that one, or they had a chance there.
Yeah, I mean, the chances were there. China didn't perform as well as we were expecting, but France had the issues and they just couldn't.
Yeah, it looks like Twitch chat did notice the mistake. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, so moving along to the next match, which was the first not 5-0.
Yeah, Chile and Indonesia.
Yeah, it was a 5-2. That was definitely something a lot more exciting.
Sadly for the South American team, it was not enough to bring back Gonzalo into play and try to set up a victory for them. It was a 5-2 in favor of the Indonesians, but I would call that was probably a match that was hard to predict. Like, Chile managed to take 2 points, but
they also actually got the MVP for 4 out of the 7 matches. So for over half the matches they had the top scorer, which is pretty good. I actually think most of it was Glaston, was it? No, that's not right. I've completely forgotten how to pronounce his name. Gonzalo. That's the one. I know what I'm talking about. Wait, I think that was actually the... You saw that one. That was like the first one you didn't commentate. Did you see the match though? Okay, well he's gone, so we shall switch to the next one. Switch is a weird word. But up next we had what we just saw, which was the United States vs Philippines match, which to me was a very interesting one. Because we did see the United States actually come out top of their group, so I was expecting them to do very well in that match, but Philippines taking the upset, if you could call it that. I mean, that was definitely a good, well-deserved 5-2 win for them. I mean, they really did work for that. I gotta say, like, the highlight had to be Pink Gold. I mean, that one came down to the wire. 1,186 point win. Like, you don't get that much closer. I mean, you can, but it's not very often where you actually see anything that close. I'm actually a little sad that that one didn't. That one only ended at 5-2. I feel like that one definitely could have been a tiebreaker match. That being said, I mean the one beforehand definitely could have been a tiebreaker as well, but it is a bit of a shame that we didn't manage to see one this weekend. So sadly, no tiebreaker this weekend, but we did see some pretty good matches. So we will be ending the stream here. The map pool and the schedule will be available on the wiki in the next few days or so. If you'd like to go get a banner to support your favorite country, you are able to do so. Banners are available on the store. There we go. And I believe that is everything. Yeah, I believe that is everything. So we will see you guys next weekend for the semi-finals. We hope you enjoyed the quarterfinals, and yeah, have a good week, and we will see you next weekend.